Morning. It's Thursday today. Short week, it's bank holiday. I've just come off the docks. Kept waiting around for a while.
Take the first exit.
And they tried to put the box on back to front. Told him to turn it round, he wouldn't have none of it. No, turn the fucking box round. So he did in the end. There's nothing on the notes to say that the box should have been round the other way,
keep left,
which is always the worry, because sometimes you do scrap and it has to be loaded round the wrong way, doors to the front. But this is an unload, this is a tip, and I've been there before, so I know that the doors have to be to the rear. Well, I'm fucking hoping they have. We'll find out when I get there. Nice place I'm going to, Aston Down Airfield near Stroud.
Keep left towards M27.
And yeah, I'm just recording coming out of Southampton. Just catching up. This is coming up the Red Bridge roundabout where they're doing a whole load of work. They've been for a while. Hopefully they're nearing the finish. They seem to be dragging it out a bit.
After 600 feet, turn right at the roundabout, taking the third exit onto M271.
Time now is 6:41. I was on the docks for just after 5.
Turn right at the roundabout, taking the third exit.
And I'll just get you round here. And then I'll turn you off, because otherwise it's motorway to start
Take
with.
the third exit.
I'll put you back on when I get a bit closer.
To the Midlands.
Just thought I'd let you see this bit. Not got a heavy box, I think it's about 8 or 9 ton. So easy to get a mooch on.
Prepare to enter the roundabout after 1.5 miles.
So there you go. I'll put you on when it gets a little bit more interesting. Like I said, it's just all motorway, or unless something happens. You never know. And I'll speak to you in a bit. Cheers. Hello. I'm just on the M3 coming up through Winchester, and I just thought I'd put you on just to see. But it's quite busy. And I thought I'd just put you on just in case we witness any muppetry, because I generally do along here and it's quite busy with traffic. It's free flowing, but we'll just have a till I get onto the A34. It's only a couple of miles away, so we'll just see what happens here. As you can see now, I don't know if you can actually. Fairly busy. I'm just going to stay in this lane. I'm not going to bother trying to overtake, even though the tanker up ahead is going to slow me down, I think. It's just not worth it, so I'll just stay where I am and let everything unfold around me. Start easing off a bit. I suspect that once he's over the brow of the hill, he'll take off again.
Prepare to exit the highway towards A34 to the Midlands after 1.9 miles.
Go on, Euromix. Now he's going. Anyone going to try and cut in front of me to get off this junction here? Everyone seems to be behaving themselves. They all behaved themselves. slows down. Nice. We come off at the next junction, M3 continues, we take the A34 up to the M4, turn left, 419, and around Cirencester, and out of where we're going.
6 miles, exit the highway towards A34 to the Midlands.
Oh, we can scoot up the inside of this Euromix now.
Exit the highway towards A34 to the Midlands.
Now what I've noticed more and more, as we come down here, I need this middle lane. Then goes into 3 lanes, and the left hand lane takes the first exit off. This lane takes the second exit off, but you exit in the left hand lane. You can see the sign there on the left.
After 1,000 feet, enter the roundabout, take the second exit towards
So the left hand lane
A34
clearly
to the
states
Midlands.
local traffic left only. Now on a few occasions now, we've had people coming up the left hand lane and undertaking and still taking my exit off.
Enter the roundabout, take the second exit.
I ain't stopping. And they cut
Take the
across me
second
here.
exit towards
I'll stop at this one
A34
now.
towards Stockbridge.
And they cut across and they only just make it. One had to slam his anchors on because he wasn't going to make it. I don't know why they think that they can do that. Just trying to be clever, I suppose. So no dramas, llamas. So
Drive
plain
for
sailing,
3/4 of a mile.
plain sailing now. All the way up to the M4 and across. So when I get the other side, I'll put you back on again. As I say, this is just dual
Prepare to
carriageway
keep left after half a mile.
and motorway. So when I come off the M4, I'll put you back on again. Alright. No, hang on, there's a bit of muppetry going on behind me. What's going on here? So stay here, hang on a minute. Where's he going to go? Going to cut back across.
After 1,000 feet, keep left towards
No.
South Scotland.
No, that's alright. He is though.
Keep left.
Okay, now. There we got
Drive
the
for
guys
28 miles.
in the correct lane now, they can overtake. Audi TT in the white one there, just 40 knew better. In the wrong lane and then cuts across. Flying by me. Doing 52. I'm maxed out. It's a bit bumpy here in places. Everything's shut down, so nothing should fly out. I was going across some roads the other day, and it was that bouncy. My top locker, one of the top lockers flew out. Where I store my kettle. I've since moved it. It's the first time it's ever happened, but I hit a bump that hard and popped the locker. And the kettle didn't have hardly any water in it, maybe a quarter of a cup, just the dregs at the bottom of the kettle, you know, nothing too much. The fucking thing fell out. All I saw at the corner of my eye, what the fuck? It fell out, landed on the seat, passenger seat, bounced, and then by some miracle bounced up onto my dashboard, which is some considerable feat, and landed the right way round. But it did do several cartwheels, which did mean that water was splattered around a bit, but at least it landed up on its where how it should have. Yeah. Made I jump. That gives you the state of the fucking roads when it pops lockers open. Anyway, enough from me. I'll speak to you later. Hello. Just about to come off the M4. One of these quirky little roundabouts where you go all the way round to the third exit off. You stay in the left-hand lane. Well, it's easier if you do, for a truck anyway. Half a mile.
After 0.6 miles, exit the highway towards A419 towards Marlborough.
Great big bump then. So I stopped at Memory Services, 15-minute break, which gave me enough time to go to the loo and get the coffee brewed. I've got a coffee percolator now. Oh my word, life changer.
Exit the highway towards A419 towards Marlborough.
Been thinking about getting one for a little while, but I thought, I don't know. You know, we have loads of coffee at home as well. I was in Sainsbury's the other day and we saw one, but it was a really nice little compact one, the longie, and I thought that would fit perfectly.
After 900 feet, enter the roundabout.
40 quid.
Take the third exit
That's a lot of
towards
money to pay.
A419 towards Cirencester.
So I went online and had a look, and I've got exactly the same model.
Enter the roundabout. Take the third
Good old
exit.
Amazon. 20 quid. Delivered. So I had some of that. So it's a 600. It's a 5 cup, so it's not massive, but just enough to fill my keep warm mug. Watch out for loons going around here. Got eyes in the back of your head. And it's just enough to
take the third exit towards A419.
yeah, it fills my keep warm mug up. It's perfect size. And 600 watts, so the inverter is 1000 watts in the truck, so quite happily copes with that, no problem at all. Yeah, bob on. It's absolutely brilliant. I did have one malfunction with it, but that could have, that's not through no fault of the I don't know why it happened. Filter paper sort of fell over on itself, which meant all the coffee grounds went all over the place and didn't really get filtered and went around the edge of the hell of a fucking mess. But a quick rinse out, job done. Takes size 2 papers, and obviously it depends on the grade of coffee that you have, but it makes a bloody good cup of coffee. Really happy with it. So that gets used twice a day, sometimes 3 gallons of coffee now. Really nice. So that's us on the dual carriageway now, scooting around the outside of Swindon. Yeah, Swindon. Time is 8:21. I thought it might have been a bit busier than this, but it's alright. Spitting with rain, just starting to spit with rain, so you might see the wipers go across now. There you go. Lumpy roads, bounced around a bit. Don't know how that shows on the YouTube. Also GoPro lightens up, makes everything look a little bit lighter than it actually is. It's slowly starting to, the morning's slowly starting to brighten up, but half an hour ago it's still quite, you know, murky really, quite dark when I first started filming, but it looked quite light on there. So we're tootling along at maxed out 52. come off in 13 miles. Flashy lights up there, I don't know what's going on. There's roadworks, I think, up here. So I've bought two electrical things recently. One was my egg boiler, a 3-egg boiler, which is brilliant. Might even have some. I think I'll have eggs this morning actually. 3-egg boiler and my coffee percolator. I'll have to do reviews on both, film them I suppose. Bore you to death with that. Who wants to watch fucking coffee being brewed or eggs being boiled? There's always someone that wants to see it. So I'll happily oblige. Yeah. And oh, look at all that rubbish that they've mowed the grass, but look at all that shit that's left behind. Fucking people, dirty bastards. All that is because people are too fucking lazy to take their rubbish home. Look at the state of that. I don't know if you can see any of that. Fucking hell bells. Fucking minging bastards. Rips my shit. Just take your rubbish home, dirty bastards. Right, 50 mile an hour limit. But I've got to be in this lane. Mr. Jaguar. I can't move out, mate. You'll have to wait. If you'd have come round there and nailed it, you'd have been alright. But no, you fucking dawdle. And don't even look to your right as you come round. It's 50, you wanker. Look at that. I bet he ain't fucking doing 50 there. Because I'm doing 50. Doing here then. What's that all about? Back on it again now. Aston Down Airfield, I think I've already said that. It's owned by a glider club now, and various hangars are rented out, I guess, to, or I don't know, used by various companies, and I'm going to one of those, and yeah, it's a nice little place. Been here before. Relatively easy to get in, I think. I remember. Just can't remember how I actually got in. I'm sure it'll all come back to me as I get closer, but you will see. So I'm just going to leave you running now. A lot of people do a load of editing. I tend not to. I stop and start, but I tend to just leave it all in and let you see good and bad, boring bits, and not so well. Depends how you view it. Most of it. Do you know what? When I'm home and or when I'm in the truck and I need to go to sleep, I'll put my own film. I'll watch one of my own videos. Fuck, it sends me to sleep straight away. You know, how long knows what it does to people that watch it. Put them into a fucking coma, I reckon. Few people, I look at the stats, a few people do. When I say a few, you know, a dozen or so. But yeah, quite funny really, watching me fucking drone on. It's not raining. We've got about 8 miles before I turn off. I can't remember whether there's some garage before I turn off or not. It's been being refurbished for over a year now. I've had no one in there for months. I've been working on it, it's just stayed the same. So I don't know what the score is. Ale. State. I'll be there for 9 and we should be there more or less bang on time. The trucks tend to, when they pull over and park, save them being broken into, tend to open up the doors. So you can see inside, and that way they don't get the curtain slashed. You can look inside and go, yeah, nothing in there. Well, you know, the thieves won't come along and slash the curtains or try and break the doors open. You get in there to have a look. When I was reading a post by, I can't remember which police constabulary it was, and it was saying always keep your doors shut. Well, I don't know. What's going on here? Oh, here's this garage on the right. Look, still. I don't know how much you can see of that at all. I keep saying that. Oh, I don't know how much you can see of that. No, they haven't done nothing. Exactly the same. Nothing going on. Look like they're going to be working on it. Well, you better accelerate, fella. Go on if you're going. Let's go. I don't mind that. Keep going. These houses here, I mean, they would be worth an absolute fortune. They weren't right on a busy dual carriageway. always think that's a shame. You see a really beautiful house, and it's, you know, it's a lovely little cottage or something, and because they've widened the road or put a dual carriageway through, they obviously probably got compensated for it. Probably not nowhere near as enough, considering how much house prices have gone up, and getting into manky weather again. There's you feel a bit sorry for them, really. I mean, the original owners are probably, well, it might even be long gone. You don't know, because I don't know how old this road is. Been how long this road's been a dual carriageway for? A fair while, I think, in various guises. Wipers might need to go on in a minute, so we'll get an annoying swipe of the wiper. If we go on in, accelerate, go on, go on, go on, go on, go on. There you go. Don't mind that. It's a rarity though. Most of them fucking stay alongside you and expect you to fucking levitate out of the way. There's no right and go, car to be right. Concrete road. Get a bit of road noise now. On that, getting a bit wet. 2.5 miles. Coffee's lovely. Ethiopian coffee. Oh. Proper Ethiopian. Brought back from Ethiopia for me. Probably got about 2/3 of a bag left. Maybe about half a bag left. And then I'm into sourcing coffee. This one, still got 1.6 miles to go. It's getting wetter. August has been a bit of a damp month. Sit there and accelerate. What are you going to do? Now you could have accelerated, couldn't you? Because you're in a fast car. No, you'll sit there. Funny, because the transit van managed to accelerate. You're only about 2 car lengths behind him. And look at him now. Dickhead. Less than a mile. Signposted 419 Cirencester Industrialist area. See, there's the old road going up there, look.
Prepare to exit left after half a mile.
There we go, we're exiting left. Well done, Jilly.
After 1,000 feet, exit left towards A exit left.
Yeah.
After 800 feet, enter the roundabout, take the second exit onto Cirencester Road. Enter the roundabout, take the second exit.
Doo-doo.
Take the second exit onto Cirencester Road.
Into the South Cotswolds. I think there's another airfield to my left here.
Prepare to go through the roundabout after 1.4 miles.
It's an army camp now. Can't remember who's there. See here. Let's see if I can have a look at the sign. Who's here? Duke of Gloucester's and some logistics call. Fucking shit down in there. Tidy up. Fucking hell. Part of the camp is run by civvies. Because the place was in a shit state. Down where I am, there's the Sea Mountain Centre, Marchwood, and that's you've got civvies on the gate there. There's a logistics and RCT, I suppose, I think in there. Logistics anyway. And what makes me laugh is the guard room for the actual Sea Mountain Centre.
After
they don't call the guard room anymore.
Go over the roundabout, taking the first exit onto Swindon Road.
We've gone fucking soft. It's called a reception. Reception? Fucking reception?
Go over the roundabout, taking the first exit.
Oh, that red one's coming round. Yeah, I thought you were. There we go.
Take the first exit onto Swindon Road. Close. Prepare to enter the roundabout after half a mile.
Scaffolders, they don't give a fuck, they go anyway.
Enter the roundabout, take the second exit onto Bristol Road.
So you just nip in and take my braking space. XROV Pro. So, find a gear. There we go. Third. Right, take in.
Enter the roundabout,
Both
take the second exit. second exit onto Bristol Road. After 1,000 feet, enter the roundabout, take the second exit onto Bristol Road. Enter the roundabout, take the second exit.
Good to go. Lanes are quite narrow, though.
Take the second exit onto Bristol Road.
Keeping out your way behind, that's good. Wise move.
Prepare to enter the roundabout after 0.6 miles.
Excuse me. Where did that come from?
After 1,000 feet, enter the roundabout, take the second exit onto A419. Enter the roundabout, take the second exit.
We'll just get the curbs here. Maybe not. No, missed them. Good man. Cirencester Hospital to my left. And the outside of me. Watch out, it's some rozzers.
Prepare to turn right at the roundabout after 0.4 miles.
Yeah, okay. Let me come across. Thank you. What's going on here? We've got some traffic going on.
After 1,000 feet, turn right at the roundabout, taking the third exit onto Stroud Road.
Is it a college? Agricultural University, I think is the correct term. That ain't going anywhere. I'm only 14 minutes away. What's the hold up? Come on, come on, come on. Car length. That made all the difference. And there's the uni over there. She ain't got a coat on. What's wrong with these people? Mind you, it's the sort of weather where if you wore a waterproof coat, you'd probably get wetter through being over hot, through sweating I suppose, than you would if you didn't bother, because the heat of your body would just keep you dry. One of those 50-50, you'd probably get a bit damp, I think. We're all going to that college there, which is the Royal Agricultural University. Now them 3 or 4 girls walking along there don't look like farmers. Well, am I just being a bit naive? You must do, I wonder what you do at Agricultural University. I suppose it's for the sciences of crops and all that sort of malarkey, don't you? You know, quite in-depth stuff really, I suppose. We're nearly round the roundabout. It's the entrance into the uni that's causing the problems. All these people getting lifts to college little uni that live locally. That's worse round here, which is where the entrance is. Come on, come on, come on. The old toll house, I reckon, maybe. It's got a fossil, to my right. You can't see none of this, but it's got a big fossil into the. It's got 2 big fossils into the brickwork. Oh, there's big curly things. Love it. See, look at that dickhead in that BMW there, all the way down there, signalling right. Instead of getting into the lane, now all he's going to do is just add to the problem and confusion and fuck it up for everybody. No, they know better. They know you can go down the clear lane and then try and cut in somewhere. Volvo, nice. Well, I wasn't anticipating this. Ages. And then somehow I've got to get this round the roundabout. Sundial Theatre, Cirencester College. Oh, there's a college there as well.
Turn right at the roundabout, taking the 3rd exit.
What is that? I can sneak on the end here. As long as no one sneaks in. coming round on the outside of me because I've got to go a little bit wide of here.
Take the third exit onto Stroud Road.
Okay, at the moment, good to go. Looking good. Looking good. Looking good. Looking good. Not looking good. Okay, I'm gonna have to go now. I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go. Stop right there. Fucking hell. I'll be there all day otherwise. I remember being a bus driver, taking all the kids into Brock
Drive
College,
for 6.6 miles.
the Priestland School. Oh, fucking horrible it was. I've got no hope of getting by. Nice little Morgan. Somebody going to let her in? Probably not. No, see, they didn't. The other bus driver going to let her in? Making life easy for yourselves. Considerate lorry driver. A bit wet and greasy, take my time, not rushing. Especially when there's double-decker buses hurling themselves towards you. See, bus drivers, you just don't hang around when you're driving a bus. She's coming in. Get over, man. Jeez. You had to get in the grass then. Just not worth rushing. Pisses off everyone behind me, but I'd rather get there with both my wing mirrors intact. sometimes you just can't help getting one clipped. I lost a few on the buses. Just because you get a lorry coming, you had a lorry coming towards you. Let's turn that off if I can. Lorry coming towards me, and he was on my side of the road. I'd got it into the hedge on the left, but he still took me right hand mirror off. He didn't even stop, the wanker. That was one of those Tufnells, big green parcel machines. Although it was a little 7.5 fucking tonner with a fucking wanker driving it. But I was more or less stationary by the time he'd hit me. And then other times you've had mirrors bent and twisted. You just whacked a branch. And not at speed either, you know, you just bury yourself in the hedge to try and squeeze by someone who could have reversed or gone a bit slower and not caused you the problem, and then causes you a problem. This road's quite greasy. Get branches sticking out because it's been raining as well. This is the worst time to be driving in through trees, is when it's raining. Downtons. See, not hanging around. Slow down a bit, mate. Slow down for you. Got a bush sticking out to my left. Now that'll take a fog lamp or a headlamp out. You'll whack that. It's quite wide, but I just don't want to take the chance, you know. I'd rather slow down a bit, piss everyone off. It's just being a little bit more considerate, isn't it? But the other driver herring towards me, well, I should be considerate for them, I don't know, but it is. We all did that, especially on roads like this. It's not, you know, this is an A road. Coming around the bends, hugging that white line, thinking they're on the racing line, and then meet me, and I'm taking up the whole width of the road. I'm sticking out. Too far away now. It's a bit bleak up here. this Aston Down Airfield. I can't remember too much about it, to be honest with you. But it was definitely a RAF base during the war, and until the 50s, I think, or early 60s. I don't think it was until the 70s when the Glider Club, when the Glider Club bought it. First time I come here, I went right. I don't know why I didn't see the signs. They're jolly nice. White horse. Right, dark through here. Right on the GoPro, I reckon. Roundabout, and
in half a mile, turn left.
I don't reckon there'll be any gliding today.
Turn left onto A419, then arrive at your destination.
Why didn't I see that sign before? Aston Down Business Park. Why didn't I see it? Why did I turn right and go all the way into fucking Stroud and have to turn around?
Turn left, then arrive at your destination.
I don't know. I think it was a 7.5 ton.
You have reached your destination.
Yeah, I have. Oh, you know, I have indeed. Oh, steamroller.
Recalculating.
All sorts in there.
Prepare to turn left after 1.4 miles.
with me. Bear with me.
Recalculating. Take the next right.
No, I'm not taking the next right. You can shut up. It's down here, and I've got to press the button. Then the gate's open. And then I'll drive around the airfield. Stay with me. Just getting out. Where am I going? Slowest gates in the world. Right, been buzzed in by security. I ain't got my seatbelt on. It's a bit tight up here. HGVs, turn left only. Come on, pick a gear. How did it? Flew alright? Yeah, loads of them. Okay, so we're now sort of around the outskirts, perimeter of the airfield. And when I get round the other side, I'll turn you off. All these planes, gliders, there's gliders there. There's all sorts going on. Look at that. Quite cool. Down the end of the runway, yeah. When I did my basic training, we were based on an old World War II airfield, Houston, and I spent many an hour running around the fucker. It was not enjoyable. So you won't be able to see this, but to my right now is the runway. I've been up in a glider years ago. I had as a birthday present. I really enjoyed it. I could quite get the grips for that. I did at one stage think of actually getting my licence, getting my pilot's licence for gliders. Okay, I'm going to leave you to it now. So yeah, you can probably see the runway on me right there, all the way on down. I'm going to have to go a little bit further on round. So I'll speak to you later on. Cheers!